Well, welcome, folks, to another edition of 6 Minutes with your host, Rupert Robbins. And I'm here today with candidate Burt Silver. And, I don't want to be premature on the declaration here. We can call him elected Burt Silver. It looks like, so welcome, Burt. Have a seat, and it looks like, congratulations by all indications. It looks like you won the election, your popular vote, and you're through the Electoral College. But as we know, your candidate that you ran against, your opponent, has yet to concede. We're assuming that will be coming in days. So what are your feelings there? One, first about winning, and two about the contested result.
Yeah, well, thanks, Rupert. You know, it's a pleasure to be on your show, and yeah, you know, I had no doubts I'd win. You know, I would have been a little more confident if it were in the smoky boiler room and we're playing cards, but that didn't surprise me, really, that I won. And the fact that the election is contested, does that concern you at all? And do you expect, have you heard from your opponent with the concession speech? No, I haven't yet. And
well, does that concern you? And that you're gonna be able to do your thing?
Yeah, you know, I thought about it some, and I reached out to him and his people, and you know, I realized that I won by a fair margin, but I'd be, you know, if he wants to settle it over a game of cards in the smoky boiler room, I'd be up for that. And that's just how confident I am in my card playing ability. You know, you get me in the smoky boiler room late at night when the chips are down, and I feel confident I'm going to pull one out, you know, not only for me, but for all my constituents out there that voted for me, and I appreciate that. And I always say, you know, my hard-earned gambling earnings were, you know, pivotal in the outcome of this result, but I really couldn't have done it without all my constituents there voting for me.
Well, so it sounds like you're really not worried. I mean, what's the word on the street, Burt, that you're hearing?
Well, you know, confession, I was playing a game of cards last night, and got done around 4 o'clock, and when I was leaving, it was beautiful. The dawn, the sun was coming up, and it was a new dawn, just like my song, and it made me think what a beautiful. And then I went to the diner and I got my surf and turf. I know you asked me before what's my favorite food, and when I came up with surf and turf,
yeah, Burt, I remember that. Yeah, it's surf and turf is 2 foods. So there again, you're equivocating on some of the questions that I've asked in the past. Now, it seems to not have hurt you this election cycle, but you're going to have to pick one. Is it lobster or is it, you know, filet mignon? And it can't be both, Burt.
Well, no, that's a good point, you know, and I'm thinking about that real hard, and I'm, you know, going to come up with, might be another food I like, you know, maybe it's ice cream. Maybe it's ice cream. I don't know, you know. With me, with the food, it changes, you know. Sometimes I'm hungry for one thing, sometimes I'm hungry for another.
Burt, I hate to interrupt you, but why don't we take a campfire break and we'll be right back. This is a fascinating interview, and again, the election results are coming in. Under normal circumstances, we declare a winner, but it looks like Burt's taking it in stride, and we'll be right back, folks, after this campfire break.